Hey everyone, we're live. So for people that are new to me, welcome. Thanks so much for clicking the thumbs up button. Thanks for commenting as well. Thanks for subscribing. All right, I'm going to pull up some cards here. I'm using Pamela Kale's, I call them her art cards. I don't actually know what they're called. She's an intuitive artist. The cards are really pretty. I like reading from these cards lately because they're creative, and I know she's quite a powerful light worker. So it's just neat to kind of see, although there are words in it, I'm actually drawn to the art on the cards. Okay, I'm actually feeling lighter than I did. So there might be someone coming on here who, because we're doing it the intention for June, it's also going to be just for the people that actually watch this video, just so you know. So if you go and you tell somebody, hey, blah, 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 this is for them, it's not unless they actually watch the video, okay? Maybe it'll be for them, but I set the intention that it's just for the people watching this video. It doesn't matter if you're watching it on YouTube, but I appreciate the people who take the time to watch it through YouTube so I can get those views, all right? I'm an intuitive, I'm a healer, I'm a psychic medium. That's giving me chills all over because I'm finally acknowledging that that's who I am now, which is great. For people that would like to book in a one-on-one, you can go to horsmanreadings.com. If you want to join my meditation program that's coming up June 5th, there are 5 spots left for that. It's $111. You can e-transfer me, horsmanreadings@gmail.com. Otherwise, you can just go through my booking link. Those calls are going to be every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time over Zoom, and you can catch the replay as well. First of all, we have fires going on, okay? These are impacting everyone. So this is causing a lot of stress, a lot of strain. I know it's impacted my family, my friends, things like that. So I personally am feeling that extra. So we're doing a monthly reading. So this is going to obviously be impacting a lot of people over the entire month. So one thing that I'm getting right away is that our ego is going to play a role, okay? So what is the ego? First of all, the ego is really when we're getting into the mind, which is probably why this meditation group is coming up, and we're not dropping into the heart space. And I'm seeing this and hearing this with all my clients, and it's like holding space for yourself, checking in with your physical body. What is it that my body needs? Okay. It's not about like what somebody else thinks that you need. It's what do you actually feel that you need right now? Okay. Super, super important. So I'm going to go into the Akashic Records for everyone watching with permission and setting the intention that this is for your month of June, okay? So as I relax my body here, coming into an open space, I'm also getting that forgiveness is going to be really important this month. Also, any negative habits that you have, June 4th is our full moon in Sagittarius. You can also watch that video as well. I believe I did that one live also, so you can catch it there. Also, if you're in my membership group, then you can, if you're VIP, get the full moon ritual and all the past ones as well. So you can sign up through that through my website. You can also email me, what are you looking to release with this? And I'll also add that into our session, okay? It's all pre-recorded for you. So dropping into the heart space, letting go of the ego and all judgment in this space, okay? Finding your breath. And I'm starting to sway, so that tells me balance is going to be important this month as well. I've been teaching a few people how to use a pendulum, how to muscle test, how to use their body as a pendulum. That might also be important for you. I'm also getting there might have been some head trauma as well for someone, so maybe you're getting some headaches, things like that. So just be mindful of that. This is a message for everyone. So drinking lots of water will be helpful. It's also important to enjoy yourselves, have a little bit more fun this month, especially as I was saying, everything that's going on. So just relaxing our minds as we open up our heart space as well. So as you listen, if you drop into this space with me, it will be helpful. How we perceive information, so important. So would you like to know, this is a theta healing download, that it's safe to let go of your ego and all judgment in this space? And would you like to know that it's safe to let go of any Habits or behaviors that are no longer serving you at this time. Hopefully you catch this a little before that full moon. Would you like to let go of any resentment that you might have at this time as well in relation to yourself or others, especially when it comes to those negative patterns and behaviors? And any health conditions that you might feel like are affecting you at this time, again, whether this is related to the fires or just anything internal that you might be feeling. Again, any type of physical trauma as well you might have incurred. Let's invite just healing light to come in for that. And just overall health and wellness for your journey along your path. Let's invite joy and ease, enthusiasm and positivity to start coming in, as well as let's invite some rain in for everyone right now. Let's also invite peace and calm into our nature, into our homes. So more stillness with those winds. Would you like to know that it's safe to have healthy patterns of behaviors moving forward? Would you like to know that you can love yourself unconditionally no matter what happens in your life? Nothing bad will happen to you. Let's also let go of any emotions that are no longer serving you and replace that with openness. Good quality air, good air quality. Good. And I'm seeing a rainbow. So to me, that tells me we are going to get rain. We might even see a rainbow. That indicates to me that there will be success stopping these fires. Okay. So as we go into those records here, let's also let go of any judgment as well that you might be feeling in this now moment. Let's let go of any heaviness, any negativity that might be surrounding you, within you. Good. I'm seeing the sky opening up. I'm seeing like smoke, and then I'm seeing sky opening up. Okay. So keep in mind, timelines are interesting. So just because we're saying like June, give or take, okay? So take everything with a grain of salt. Also invite more sensitivity and lightheartedness in at this time. I'm also getting, again, that there's someone who might be feeling like there's old friends coming back up that are even a little negative for you this month. So just remind yourself that these like old friends are old friends for a reason. However, there might be some trauma responses that you're experiencing as a result of this. So keep that in mind. You might have to change your wording, how you're speaking to yourself, how you're speaking to others at this time. Okay. Big messages for this month. I'm not surprised. You might want to go back to the May monthly reading. If you are a fire sign, we're going to do signs. Okay. We're going to use this card. It's upside down and it says tribal dance. So this is saying that if you've had substance abuse issues, if you've had substance abuse in your family, this is saying that things are going to be put into perspective for you soon, especially if it's related to alcoholism, because what I get here is that there are some people who are working on themselves right now. And so it's also to not judge other people for their behaviors as well. It's not healthy. Okay. All right. Soul's journey. This is going to be for all my air signs. So soulmates, contracts, things like that. So relationships for you, all air signs, but just pay close attention to natural healing a bit more. Just working on things if you can naturally first. Again, you're going to see a theme in all these cards. It's talking about the ripple effect. You guys might be really affected by these tragedies as well. So it's saying to maintain positivity, keep your stamina up as well. So just doing everything you can to keep things light during a dark and heavy time. Also, a lot of attention in my head. So if you're an air sign, you might be getting downloads as well, some intuitive messages. Listen to that. Get clear in your conscience as well. If you are a water sign, beautiful card here for you guys. wisdom of your heart, allow and flow. Where you guys are water signs, keep in mind, check your sun, moon, and rising as well. You might have some trauma as well that's still coming up to the surface this month, and that's okay. We want to work on those things. Again, just old wounds, old habits, things like that. So this full moon that we're going to have is in Sagittarius, which is also about creativity, fun, really looking forward to things that are productive, stuff like that. So I see a scorpion here. So you might be a Scorpio. And if you are, I'm getting like to focus more on the journey as well. So not the destination, and also like plan some trips. Trips would be helpful for you. All right, beautiful card here. This is for all my earth signs. Beautiful, beautiful. Medicine woman. This is a great sign for you guys in the month of June. You're really going to be getting ahead. It feels like finances are moving in a positive way. That I do see some productivity, but it feels like because you're working really hard. I also get pineapple juice as well. So to me, that's about healing the heart, healing the digestive tract. Anything sexual as well, working on that at this time. Also, if you're having premonitions, just pay close attention to them. It could even just be as simple as a dream, but it feels like you might be prophetic and you might be picking up on intuitive energy. So pay close attention to that. So our group card here, we've got a lot of purple. Again, I keep seeing the smoke. So you might be finding that you need more healing in your physical body as well, because the chakras might be off. So what I get here is there's just so much going on. So I feel like trust yourself a bit more at this time. It feels like there's things that you're afraid to start talking about, things you might be afraid to move forward with. And I get that as a collective, we need more support for our nervous systems more than anything right now, because it feels like there's stuff that people have to let go of and they don't want to let go of it. So this has been coming up in all my readings like recently. Now it feels like we've moved out of it, but it was the resistance to change. Thinking about fires, the loss of a home, the loss of a pet, our community, everything. This is just a perfect example of how like the wind, so we were talking about with the water card here, where how like the I believe it was this card, how the wind can just blow us in different directions. And so there's a part of me that feels like we need to go with the flow. And then there's another part of me that feels like we need to stand up for ourselves, fight for our rights, really do more healing, intuitive work. If you want to join my membership, you can learn about Reiki. You can learn how to do energy work yourself. If you're an intuitive, and I keep getting there's someone who's an intuitive that's getting a lot of downloads and messages, keep working through that energy. Sometimes you need to talk to another healer or someone to like help you dissect the energy, because we'll pick things up, but we don't necessarily know how to interpret it. Also seeing a hummingbird here. So there is joy coming in. There is celebration. Think about how we're going to feel when the energy of things is no longer burning, right? So it feels like even if it's an example of an addiction that you're just like, you know what, I'm over these addictions. It doesn't matter anymore. Sometimes we've got or like there's a psychic surgery is coming up for someone, just working on cord cutting, working on gently removing the energy from the chakras, as I've been doing with a lot of my clients. So you know what I'm talking about. I also see someone traveling. Excuse me. So lots of throat chakra work here. This travel is really significant to you guys because it feels like there's love and compassion with the travel. So it's a great time actually to do some traveling. Okay. So when we have the back of this tribal dance card, it says freedom and movement. So this could be that you're walking away from some people because you've learned lessons, and it's just that trust that if you're ending any type of relationship, it's because you're walking away from what no longer serves you. Again, if you've had head trauma, this might be related to you, that you're just like deciding, okay, I don't need the headaches anymore. Okay. I just keep seeing this flamingo or this bird. So birds represent support. Again, there's like support when it comes to travel. There's permission, like go ahead, do it. Also, if you want to, if you're working on self-love, but you're still struggling with it, I'm getting there's permission for you to like do what makes you happy at this time. Don't do anything that's too heavy this month. Okay, guys? So of course we'll have a new moon coming in. When that new moon comes in later in the month, it feels like it's still going to be quite heavy. So be careful of that. So this month, if I could offer some tools, it would be walking in nature if you're able to. It would be helping other people out in your community, helping other local businesses out, supporting more people just in general. healing yourself as much as you can at this time, and also letting go of worries that you have. Keep digging and working on that. I'm getting for people to ground more into the earth. Okay, that's very needed at this time. All right, so I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this monthly. We'll talk to you guys soon. horsmanreadings.com. I'm also underneath Facebook. You can see my link tree and all my stuff there. I'm underneath TikTok and Instagram. All right, bye.